Hello everyone, welcome back to Math Jamboree. Today we're gonna talk about circles and how to complete them to a perfect square. So let's read together. What is the center of the circle given that its equation is x squared plus y squared minus 10x plus 4y equals to 20? By now we know the equation of the circle. It's familiar, right? Which you have to keep in mind for these type of questions always, which is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals to r squared, which is the radius. I say this every time by now. So right now we're gonna put the x's together and the y's. Let me mark them for you to make it easier. So x squared minus 10x, because we have a negative 10, and y squared plus 4y. So the shortcuts I'm gonna show you now will make it so easy for you to solve this. So always, let me put a different color, always divide the x's and the y's by 2, and the number you get, like for instance I get negative 5 here, square it, always square. Let's do it at the bottom together. 4 and divide by 2 is 2, and then square it. After you squared it, you will get a positive number if you have a negative number over here. 5 times 5 is 25, and 2 times 2 is positive 4. But after you divide it by 2, keep the number before you squared it, because you will need this. And then now you added something to a side, right? You added something basically on this side. We just simplified it over here, right? So you have to do the same thing on the other side, because the equation rules are whatever you do on one side, you do it on the other side as well. So plus 25 over here and plus 4 over here. And now we will put an equal sign right here and start the parentheses. X minus 5 squared. Y. X times x is x squared, right? And this is how you see that you're doing it correctly. And negative 5 times negative 5 is 25. That's how it works. And if it's right, if it's like 25 and x squared, for instance, right now, you're doing correctly, as at my example. So we're gonna do it at the bottom. I'm sorry for the zoom. Start the parentheses, y plus 2 this time, and squared. Y plus 2, because after you divide it by 2 you got a positive number, and if you square this it will be the same, it will be positive 4. And now we're gonna write this down. X minus 5 squared plus y plus, because on the equation of the circle it's a plus, y plus 2 squared, equal sign, and write the rest of your equation down. 20 plus 25 plus 4. 20 plus 25 plus 4 is 49. So now you have a negative 5 over here and a positive 2. Look at this equation of the circle. That's why I said at the beginning you need the equation of the circle. So negative h and negative 5. Negative and negative is positive, so you get a positive 5 for the center for x. And a negative k and a positive number. Positive and negative is negative, so a negative 2 for y. So our center will be 5 to negative 2. This is your center, choice C, and that's how you find the center. And if it asks you for the radius, you can see on the equation of the circle that this is a square number, so 7 times 7 is 49, for instance, so 7 is the radius on this one. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and if you have any questions or any comments, comment down below.